hearty welcome to the Authorpod podcast. I'm your host Revati, and today I have Miss Jayanthi Shankar, who's a lovely author. I went through her bio. I happened to interview her previous panelists in our previous interview in our podcast. It was a lovely meeting with all the extraordinary minds that I happened to meet. So, telling about Jayanthi Shankar. Jayanthi Shankar is an author of 4 books and has been in several international panels of literary festivals, including the APWT 2018 at the Gold Coast, Singapore Writers Festival, Asian Indian Pravasi Bharati Divas Writers Festival, so on and so forth. Tabula Rasa, her book, was a distinguished favorite at 2022 NYC Big Book Award in the category of historical fiction, as well as an honorable mention in San Francisco Book Fest Award of 2022. Her another book, Misplaced Heads, was on the Islands Book Awards 2020 final list of historical fiction in Greece, making its mark as an outstanding postmortem historical fiction. The winner in fiction, short story in 2020 International Book Award, American Book Fest, Dangling Gandhi, also won the Literary Titan Award. And her recent novella, When Will You Die, explores the human psyche. Jayanti is a full time on site English, Tamil, and Hindi interpreter with the Ministry of Manpower, Singapore. As an author, her areas of specialization are literary fiction, short stories, novella, and novels. She co hosts a podcast called LOL, Love of Literature, creating platform for authors, writers, editors, illustrators, reviewers, publishers to share insights that are useful for aspirants. A hearty welcome to the podcast, ma'am. Jayanthi, ma'am, how are
Thank
you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you to you and Arthropod. I hope to have a good conversation. Just let's just go with the flow.
Looking forward to
Yeah.
it. So,
Yes.
ma'am, in a world of self acclaimed authors, and after COVID, you would have seen that many authors are budding out there, let alone the content, but they're getting popular. How do you stand out in there?
Yeah. We live in you know, a time where marketing self is becoming the norm. But I really belong to old school of thought, where the creation should speak for itself. In fact, I have no qualms accepting that I'm poor at marketing, and it's okay. I mean, I don't have any shame saying that I'm a bad marketer, a marketing person. Well, I'm not in any race. That's the first thing. I'm not in any race or competition, or I don't believe in chasing algorithms, and I'm very clear about all these things. And in this time and age where AI is completely sweeping the world, like flash flood, um, which are the works that are genuinely human brain creations of human brain? We wouldn't even know. We are at a junction where everything is taken by AI, even the publishing industry. I've been watching few of my friends, fellow authors. They are so, dejected seeing AI taking over writing,
Hmm.
because I know what they mean by that dejection, because they have that story in them, they have the strength of language in them, and they have the passion for creation. All the three of them. And when AI is taking over, they are dejected. But for me, I feel it's okay. Whatever has to happen will happen. Let's just write, because I write more to express myself rather than impress. And that's one thing. I'm very fortunate that I have such a mindset. And because, like you said, COVID has created many writers because people were indoors and they were thinking what to do. And they thought, okay, let me start journaling. That's where they might have started. And journaling is really a first step to, explore writing. If do I have it in me or not, and all that. And they have done it, and that's where it began, and people started compiling them and publishing. These days, ebooks, their own self-publishing is so possible, and therefore many books have come. um, how many are really worth reading, or content-wise has any literary value? We wouldn't know, but they're
Right.
all bestsellers.
Yes.
They're all bestsellers, Amazon bestsellers.
Yes.
So there's something deliberately done for it. And if a book is really organically reaching the readers, many readers, and still the author is doing some marketing to support that spreading, I would really appreciate that, really. But here, only marketing is happening, and I can understand where your question came from. But again, for me, I am a creator. I believe in expressing, and I began as a reader.
Mhm.
So I know I had no one to guide me or mentor me. And at this junction, I am getting so much interested in creating new aspirants, new young readers. And that thought has been there in my mind for several years now. And that is the sprout of this JS short story writing contest. So happy that July, this month, is the jury month. They are reading,
Mm.
jury is reading. So August will be results month, long list, short list, and the winners. So that is the status now of the contest.
Okay. So since you've mentioned about the contest, so please share the details of the contest. Where did it all start, and what is it all about?
Yeah, yeah, I had in my mind, I have been without any, what to say, nothing formally signed or formally contractual agreement, nothing. But I have so many mentees who have benefited from, discussing with me their plots and their drafts. And I have done, silently. And they will normally they are the ones who tell, and so I don't take names. That's the right way to go about it. They will when the time comes, right? So I thought, okay, so many are benefiting, and they're somewhat seasoned writers. What about new students, where there are creative minds, where they need a platform? So I thought, there is one short story writing competition which is planned for 2026 actually. But what I thought, before that, let me do the students this year, and it can go the open category. I mean, so anyone can participate. That we are planning as a global one for 2026, of course. It's just in idea stage. But this one, it was so difficult, reaching the students, reaching the announcement to the students.
Hmm.
I spent dozens and dozens of hours since March. Even I started in February. Mm, Whichever possible way I could, I've spent so many hours sending out flyers. There have been responses from, because this was pan India for a reason which I will touch on. Um, um, because it was pan India, from Manipur, there has been one submission. Uh, from all states, Delhi, Pune, and Kolkata. Another one was Uttarakhand, so Tamil Nadu, Kerala. So all over India, submissions have come. But for the number of hours I have put in, the effort I put in, the team put in, that I must also really, because they did a workshop for the students, they prepared for the workshop, they spent time. It was an extensive one, 6 topics, and about 50 students had, not 50, 46 around, had registered, and the workshop went very well. So all of them have put in time and effort. For all that, the number of submissions, because what happened was, there are 2 editions to the contest. That reason also I will be touching on soon. So for the total number of hours put in and the effort put in, it's so disproportionate to the number of submissions. There are 2 editions, I said, right? When I started with the idea in January, February, around there, this year, I had sent a proposal for this contest to one publisher months ago. The answer was, I didn't get any reply. So there was another publisher I was talking with over the phone for something else I was talking about. And I said that such an idea is there in my mind. I just mentioned. And immediately the publisher came on board. I said, we are doing it. I'm there inside. I felt very happy, and a few days later, the other publisher also replied, and positively. And I thought, for an anthology, traditionally publishing, it's not easy to get a publisher. And when I'm getting 2 publishers, I thought it's okay. I have to spend 2 times the cash price amount. I'm willing, because let it be more opportunities for more students and all. So that's why I announced it as 2 editions of the contest. 0 Degree Publishing, the Kaleidoscope Publishing, 2 of them. So we have so there are so many prices, cash prices for both, similar amounts and things. And there will be 2 anthologies. For that, the number of submissions is disappointingly low, but yet I'm really happy at least that many we could get. So yeah, so the jury will be reading this month. I will also be reading, but my scores will be, I will keep the scores secretly. The 5 of them will give their marks, and the average will decide the rank and the prices. If there is a need, my scores will go there. Otherwise, my scores will not go. These are the ideas. So, and after the winners are chosen, if required, random checks will be done. So because declaration form has 2 references from the submission, entrant. So they have given us 2. So at random, or maybe all of them, we might contact to just verify that the work was by the student. Of course, what we have done is, even before the jury is starting to read, there have been screenings, like is there any plagiarism, or is there any chat GPT involved? All that we have been doing. And also there are 3 submissions: mind map, raw draft, and the final draft. 3 of them they have to. So are they matching? So these are, because students, how students are, they tend to, so these are the things. So much of efforts and ideation, planning, strategy, everything is going into the contest. I'm very happy it's happening.
Beautiful, beautiful. So one thing that I could draw from what you've been telling us is you are an ethical writer and you believe in ethical writing and you want to create
Yes.
ethical writers in the future.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
And this book will have, the disclaimer page, or even it can have, even in the foreword, it will have, these have been creations of human brains, genuinely created. But so it will be mentioned because we are moving towards AI completely. So probably these are the last few books that are really only human brains. You
Yeah.
know
Hmm.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So
So, yes, as you said, AI has become a part of everything and
mhm,
everyone's lives.
yeah,
So, sustaining with AI
mhm,
and
yeah,
getting readers itself is a big challenge nowadays.
correct,
And as you
correct.
said, it was a challenge bringing in people to participate it and sending out the flyers to them and making them
Yes,
understand about the contest and making the participate itself was a big challenge. So
yes.
creating writers, what would the future of them be?
It'll be AI. We want it or we like it or not. It's going
Yes,
to be that.
that'll be the
But
truth. Yes.
but as long as humans are going to, for example, there will be a percentage of the human population who will believe in organic living, organic creativity, organic writing, painting, whatever. That will be there. It may go down in number, but it will always be there. And that humanity, that human touch is going to get go towards extinction, I know. But the many more of us that who hold on to it, the age will be later. The extinction might be later.
Yeah,
That's all.
it might be delayed. Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm. So you were mentioning about the workshops that your your team held. What does the
Yes.
workshop cover?
Oh, the workshop covered very interesting topics. Creating, what is that? One second.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have it with me.
Yes.
Creating, character building was one,
Hmm.
dialogue writing was one, creating worlds was one, and editing was the final fourth one, fourth session, sixth session, sorry.
Hmm.
So there were six topics
Hmm.
by six authors across India. So that is the most interesting part. Everyone, all the students also thought. So all of them benefited by the workshop, obviously.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I felt that even though it was like Zoom session, many of them liked it. So one was five elements of story writing and how
Hmm.
to structure a story. That was first one by Sanjay Chandra, and then Vidya Murlidhar from the US. She did how to create tension in a story and
Right.
mind mapping. She
Hmm.
taught, and then Sridhanya Ramakrishnan. She did dialogue writing in a short story.
Hmm.
She did. And Aparna Salvi Nagda, she did characterization in a short story. And Kushbu Shaw, she did world building in a short story. The world, meaning
Right.
they have a knot, they have a theme.
Hmm.
To build it, how to build that. She had done that.
Hmm.
And Anamika Kundu, she did editing, the stages and importance of editing. So
Right.
we covered whatever is required for any short story writing. These plans, it went on from January. Who will do what? Who is willing to, come
Right.
on board?
Hmm.
And which the 8 or 9 topics I just gave, and out of that, each chose their own, and it was very nice of them to allow spend time preparing as well as doing it during the weekend. It was Saturday and Saturday, 2 consecutive Saturdays, mm, not on a Sunday, I remember. So, but it was very well received. Students really, but even if all the 46 who attended, not that all the 46 who registered, they couldn't attend, yeah, but if say about 35 to 40 could have sent one submission each, then this would have been a grand success. I still believe it is a success. I'm really hoping the pieces are worth publishing in an anthology, So let's see how it goes. I haven't started reading. Maybe today, tonight, I will start.
Okay. So, should I assume that an avid reader is a good writer?
Yes.
Because you yourself mentioned that there was no one to guide you, but you just started writing. And your
Yes.
writing has been quite a success. So, but
The thing is, I believe reading, for example, these days, young people, they write to get Insta fame, write to get Amazon seller. So there's an agenda while writing.
Yes.
Read to write a review, become a reviewer, become a paid reviewer. There is always an agenda for reading. I read without any agenda. I read it for the
You just
pleasure
enjoyed
of
the
it.
process.
Just enjoy. See the world through words. That sort of a reading naturally, organically brought me to try writing. And for first time trying writing, there is also a small funny story which I can share later. But what I mean to say is, reading, writing, or any art form, if if the young people who are exploring the art form, if they are only bothered about the byproduct of it, or they keep an agenda for it, then the real writing or the real reading is actually not happening.
That's true.
Yeah. So you read for the pleasure of it. Just read. That's all. Read. Naturally, you will come to the point of writing, trying to write. For me, it happened because it was 30 years ago. By then, I had been reading for 6 years. Without any guidance, without any plans, without any agendas and things. Just read. Love reading. Do all your work, whatever today's work, you will get more time to read. Do everything clear. That sort of a reading. At one junction, I used to read anything and everything. More of fiction, though. I happened to read a short story on print in local Singapore. And then I thought it had nothing worthy of getting published. That thought came in me.
Yes.
That is when I realized, there is a critic who has come with the 6 years of reading. That was new to me. I didn't expect. The immediate reaction in me was, have you even tried writing an essay? Just an essay? And you're saying this? Or everything within me. I thought, I've never even tried writing an essay. How can I even criticize? And I read twice to ensure that then the second time I felt, no, I was right. But I left it at that. Within a week, I don't know why, because that thought came, have you written an essay? So I had an early morning dream, some random stupid dream, which I added some my own imaginations and turned it into a short story, and it got published within within a fortnight. Another thing which I never expected, the editor had called me to say, is this the first one? I said, yes. Are you sure? Are you sure? Yes. And he said, don't ever stop writing.
Oh.
With he was 70 then. So he said, with my 35 years of experience, I can read the first work of any person and I can assess whether they can pursue or not. And he said, don't, you will be doing yourself a favor if you don't stop writing. I said, I won't. I didn't even know what it meant that time.
That's true. That's true. Everybody's got a first time.
I was 29, 30. And I didn't know what he meant. Of course, as I started writing, reading more, getting experience, I knew what he meant then.
Right.
But that's how it happened. A criticism followed by self-criticism led me to that.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And ever since, it's been a non-stop journey.
Yes. Yeah, when I'm in full-time job, the momentum slows.
Yeah.
And when I'm out of my full-time job, the momentum picks up and all that happens. But it is there. It is always happening. Yeah.
Let's talk about your writings. The names of your books.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm using the right word. They're quite controversial. When will you die?
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one
Misplaced
could.
heads.
That is okay. Yeah, I understand.
So let's talk
Misplaced
about
head.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll start with misplaced heads. Misplaced heads. It's an abstract. It has nothing to do with the literal meaning. That is one thing I need to clarify here. It's about the temple dances of India.
Okay.
Historical fiction. Temple dancers, what sort of a life they led and all that. The protagonist of this novel herself is a dancer. She's actually, the protagonist's name is Purna, but she's my friend Mridula. She's now settled in Australia. Okay. She wanted me to write a novel based on her life.
She herself is a dancer?
She's a dancer.
Okay.
And she was seriously trying to reach the root of her, lineage.
Okay.
About four generations back, they were temple dancers of Tanjore. That much she knew, and she knew one or two bits and pieces. She was trying to go backwards to the roots, but she couldn't actually, for various reasons. So she wanted me to write her this present story. Then I said, whatever you're going through in life now, it can be used as a novel, but let's also touch the temple dances that you have been, trying to reach the roots. That's how the novel came. And before she relocated to Australia, she read the manuscript and she cried. She said, I didn't expect it to be so touching and so beautiful. And she said, I thought it's going to be like any other novel, but this is. So her tears were validations for me, which I took it to editing stage. And that's how the novel happened. As for Tabula Rasa, is the story of Singapore. Singapore is 200 years old, you can say. Okay, it was that's how it started off, as a fishing village. So that novel also has history intertwined with the contemporary stories. So migration, this country is it was founded by migrants. So in this tabula rasa also, I am touching the contemporary migrants. I am also 36 years ago, I was a migrant. Now I am a Singaporean citizen, though. Then I was also a migrant, correct? So this novel is talking about migration, how migration formed, shaped, and built Singapore. Okay. As for When Will You Die? It was an experimental socio-psychological novella. What happened was, in Misplaced Heads, it was purely feministic and feminine tone. In Tabula Rasa, I don't know, it wasn't in plan, but it happened to be male-centric novel. All right. And I wanted to do something else other than history. Because I wrote two novels historical, I want to do something which will break that monotony. So I thought this time it's not historical fiction.
Okay.
So I tried my socio-psychological characters-based novella, a fast-paced one. And When Will You Die is a dialogue spoken by brother of the protagonist, Susan. So that is the center of where the novella spreads, you can say. That feeling, or that, what to say, the accumulated emotions in that point is the front and back of the novella. So I thought the title wasn't decided for very long. Even into my second draft, I couldn't get that. But later on, when I was again and again reading, I thought this looks different. And this is the nucleus. This happens to be the nucleus of the whole novella. So I took it. Other than that, it's nothing to fear about, or anything, what to say, nothing out of the ordinary. So that's why. Yeah.
Right. So how was the reception? And has it been yes.
Beta readers and first readers, all of them have really received it very well. All the novels. In fact, my first short story collection, Dangling on the, also. If you can go to Amazon, you will see good reviews. Also, those who didn't even post in Amazon or Goodreads, they have posted in their on their blogs, and those also. I don't know how many reviews, actual, organic, authentic reviews these books got. I didn't keep track of those. Yeah.
Beautiful. So while you're writing a book, you create your characters, you live with them, you write about them, you talk about your emotions. How as a person do you change during the journey?
Every novel has given me a different kind of experience. It's not the same but I can share only one, Misplaced Heads. Misplaced Heads, as I told you, is Mridula's, my friend Mridula's story. I made protagonist out of that as Purna. So when I was writing Purna's character, Mridula wasn't there in my mind as I progressed. That is one thing I must really say. Very, very fast, Mridula is out of my mind. It was only Purna. And very soon, I became Purna. Don't ask me, did I start dancing and all? No, I didn't. No. But I used to, those times, I was, it was before COVID, because during COVID, the book was into publishing stage. So I used to go for long walks in the park to be with the trees, among the trees. So those times, I used to walk. I used to see similar faces and all. Though I used to talk like Purna, since I'm alone. Because they all kind of know me and like they smile and that much. Hi, bye. When they say hi, I'm somewhere else. I'm already there. I'm talking like, and they see I'm not putting anything here. Who am I talking to? Um, and they are puzzled. Why is she not suddenly smiling today and all that? I realized that only later. So I used to talk as if I'm Purna. And if when I'm Purna, I talk with another character. So how will I be talking? I have become Purna like. And there's a child there, child character, and that I think it is Ananya, if I'm correct. So I was writing that chapter. So baby was Ananya. And I won't say baby, toddler, who can talk, baby talk. That time, a young friend came to my house, and she has a girl who's also about 2 years old. Her name was something else, Shruti or something. And I was talking with her, I was playing, I was giving something to her and all that. I was calling her Ananya. And that child was, I can't forget that expression that baby gave. I told you my name is Shrutika or Shrutika something, right? You don't even remember. I was, so the baby I saw was Ananya. Eh, Nothing deliberate. I was there. I was only living in those chapters. So, and for me to come out of misplaced at that time, it took me months. It took me months, and I had to divert my attention into painting, which I do. So I had only paintings brought me out of misplaced heads because my other manuscript, half done, was waiting for me, the Tabla Rasa. I wanted to go there, but no, I was still there. So painting brought me out of misplaced heads, and slowly I went into Tabla Rasa.
Right. How beautiful. It's like what you endure during the journey. So
Huh.
it is something like you're leaving your birthplace when you come out of,
Yes, I'm
yes,
living,
like,
I've lived
ah,
the life of Purna.
right, right.
Yeah.
So
So
should I say
it
that the
can be,
human mind is it's very tricky, or should I say that the emotions are tricky?
no, actually, when we can see the other worlds that we have never seen through reading,
Hmm,
then while writing, obviously, we are creating the worlds.
right.
But the characters, if I don't become the
One.
character,
Yes.
the the authenticity or the um, the credibility,
Hmm,
how to bring those about, right? I feel, I don't know how other writers write,
hmm.
but this is how it is, and it is both enjoyable as well as exhausting.
Yes, that's true. That's true. But you
Yeah.
enjoy it since it's your passion. You enjoy the
Yes.
exhaustion.
Yes.
And one thing, this is the genuineness that ChatGPT or any AI tool can never ever give us.
Can never. Because ChatGPT, you give only keywords, maybe one or two sentences, it's going to give a story. But that story is not at all going to be the story that you might write when you're writing,
Hmm,
or you might have it here
hmm,
and you are lazy or whatever reason you are trying to take out from ChatGPT. It's not going to be the same,
yes.
especially like memoirs.
Memories.
Memo.
Yes, totally.
How can ChatGPT produce a memoir?
Hmm,
My life is my life.
right.
Your life is going to be your life.
Hmm,
I can maybe cross your life, but the lives are so different.
hmm,
So writing from with the human heart. See, brain is one. ChatGPT may be matching the brain, where the emotions or the heart or the mind, as we say, only humans have.
Right.
Yeah.
That's very true. So this is what the future
Yes.
should be getting, and they deserve it very much. Right. So what would
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
message be for the aspirants who are looking forward to writing?
Before writing, read well.
Hmm.
Well, in the sense, organically, pleasure of it, enjoy it, just immerse into it, read anything and everything, enjoy it without any agendas and things. And for before reading, live to the fullest, because when you live to the fullest, then you will read to the fullest, then you're automatically going to write. It will happen on its own. Yeah.
Yes.
I think preserving that humanity, like I said, is really going to help us keep this creativity, human creativity.
Right.
So let's all try our best, strive to do that as much as possible.
Hmm.
And I am towards that, and I am going to rest of my life. I will be constantly contributing to this one mission that I can say, if I can say it as a mission, to preserve that humanness in creativity.
Very true. I would like to add here is it's not only
Yes,
about
please.
writing, but each and every field that you
Yeah,
pursue.
yeah.
Hmm.
Because I am a writer, because we
Hmm.
are going to be talking about writing, I touched on that. It's the
Yes.
same for all.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, creativity, art
Correct.
it's the same. Yes.
Be a human always. That should be a priority.
Be a human first, and will live the fullest,
Yes,
good or bad, everything. Yeah.
true, true. So it was a lovely, lovely experience. I learned
Thank
how
you.
patience and how much your passion can get you what you want. Like you
Yes,
just stay there, you
yes,
believe in the process.
yes.
So
It's
that
the
is
same for
that is the
anyone.
need of the hour. Just whatever you do, even if you're right or wrong, just believe in it. Just keep going.
Yes. Yeah,
So it
certainly.
was it was a beautiful, beautiful session talking to you. Lots of takeaways today.
Thank you so much. It was brilliant talking to you, and your questions, your topic, the subtopics you touched. And um, thank you. Grateful for the time and effort you have put in.
Likewise, ma'am. Arthropod is really grateful to have you today in our podcast.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very
Thank you.
much.
Grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.